I'm pretty hefty now, guys. This is the background. We're here. So beautiful in the sun. It looks so nice. You know, just hanging around. I'm here at the beach chilling. It's social distancing, but we still managed to come out. Some guy literally just tried to kick us off the beach, but legit nobody's listening to him right now. So we're just hanging out here. It's been like at least like 2 months of being indoors. At this point, it's like, how much more can we be indoors right now? You know, my hair's going everywhere, but it's okay. So I just wanted to talk to you guys like a little one-on-one. I wish this was like a little bit farther though, you know, but it's okay. And it looks so beautiful. Like I really want to get this in the background. I really want to get the beach in the background and show you guys what's happening behind me. So dope. I love it. There's seagulls everywhere. And to be honest, I don't really know. I mean, life's been pretty good. Right now I'm 9 months pregnant. I'm literally about to bust open. And it's been a long journey with pregnancy. I just feel like I thought this would be so much more easier than what it is. And I definitely have more of a grateful outlook on pregnancy for women who are pregnant, and even for my mom who went through this like, you know, 4 times. For all the women who go through this and legit don't have any support or work up to their due date, it's extremely hard on your body. And I don't feel like, you know, us as people, we take it so lightly, like, oh yeah, she's pregnant, rubbing bellies, being all happy, but like, we don't know that she's really suffering because it's so hard on your body, literally. It's crazy. And I don't really think it's explainable until you legitimately go through it. So that's the thing that's going on right now. It's like, I'm legitimately going through it right now. But luckily, I only have like about 3 weeks left. And hopefully he comes on time. We're naming him baby Zayn. Zayn is going to be his name. And I'm really excited to be a mom in general because I just feel like I have a niche for caring for kids and shit, you know? It's gonna be so dope. But literally stepping in seaweed right now. It's fucked up. And the Ferris wheel is in the background. It's legit dead back there because of the social distancing that's happening right now. Nobody's walking around. This guy in the pickup truck tried to kick us off the beach, but he's gone now. I think he gave up. I'm gonna turn this way because the sun is in the way, literally. But as I was saying, you know, I just really think it's kind of hard on our bodies to be pregnant. And women don't get as much, you know, praise and just attention that they should get while they're pregnant. It's a really hard task. Your emotions are everywhere. You're getting bigger. You're not used to, you know, changing. Look at this. This thing's huge. I don't even know what to call this. I really want to show you guys this. I'm just going to turn it. Like, what is that? That's some mermaid shit. For real. What even is that? But aside from the pregnancy and complaining, you know, life's been pretty good. And I just want to take this time to really talk to you guys about, like, you know, figuring out what it is that you really love to do and what you really love to spend your time doing and enjoying. Because I feel like we don't get to know ourselves enough. We usually, like, are bombarding ourselves with tasks and responsibilities throughout our lives that we don't get a chance to just sit down and understand, like, what's even going to make us happy? What do we even like to do? Who even are we? You know? And for me, you know, just moving to a different state and not being around the friends that I had for a while and, you know, not being taken completely out of a routine that I was so used to has completely changed my life because a lot of the people that I would rely on, or the things I would literally do that would make me happy, I wasn't able to do once I moved out here. So it really gave me a lot of solitude and time to be alone to really figure out what is it that I really even love to do, or even love about the world, or even love about myself, And through the loneliness and the pain and the sadness, I really just found a better understanding of myself. So, I just wanted to talk to you guys about it, because it's like, I don't really do blogs or anything like that, but I'm gonna start doing them more, and just like, having heart-to-hearts and shit, because this is the type of shit that people don't really talk to you about, but it's really fucking important. It's like, why wouldn't you spend time alone? Why wouldn't you? When was the last time you spent 2 weeks without seeing your friends, without seeing your mom, without seeing your dad, without seeing anybody, and just really doing what you want to do and what you like to do? How many people really don't even know what they like to do because they never had a moment to just be by themselves and figure out what they even like to do? So it's like, I really pushed myself with moving to across the country, which you don't have to be that extreme, but I think it's really important to at least, go a step further and do at least a weekend, 2 weekends, just to start figuring out where you're headed, what direction you're trying to go in, what you really like to do, who even are you as a person, without having all of these attachments to people and attachments to places that you usually go. It's like, what else out there are you into? Because when you're relying on the same things to make you happy, it leaves you stagnant, and it doesn't really give you room to grow. And it's like, when you start to realize that life is about growth, and you want to grow, and you actually make the moves to grow, the outcome of it is so much more better, and it makes life so much more enjoyable, because you start doing things that you never thought you would like to do. And it helps you to realize the simple things that you like. Like, the simplest things are what make you the happiest. And you don't even realize it because you're so used to doing all of these extravagant things, having all these people in your lives, linking up after work, linking up every weekend, you know what I'm saying? Which is also why, I think this whole social distancing thing is going to be good for a lot of people, including myself, because it's like, now we're forced to be stuck with ourselves and understand what the fuck is going on. Some of us are going to be crying. Some of us are going to be angry, And it's like getting to the bottom of, why do I even feel that way? And that's the most important part. So basically, that's just it. That's all I really wanted to say about this. It's like, take the time to get to know yourself, because it's extremely important, and nobody ever talks about that. Everyone wants to talk about, buying the latest Fashion Nova, or going here, going there, buying this bag, but it's like, what about not buying anything? And what about, taking a trip and just doing it alone and reading a book and just understanding yourself a little bit more, because that's going to have way more value than a bag or a purse or some clothes that you bought or some makeup that you bought. It's just going to make you a lot more happier as a person, So that's all I'm just trying to say to everybody. It's like, not that I'm some fucking guru or anything like that, but it's just with my life lessons, I definitely want to share more and not just be about hair and makeup and outer beauty, because of course this kind of stuff makes you feel confident, but the greatest confidence literally comes from inside you and figuring out what it is you even want. And it takes a long time to figure out what you even want. You think you know what you want a lot of the times, but then it's you finally get to the point where you get what you want, or what you thought you wanted, and you just don't feel like how you thought you would feel when you got it. You don't feel happy, you don't feel joy. You're like, oh, I thought I would feel better about this. And it's maybe because that's not your real true desire. So it's take the time to figure out what your true desire is, and the only way to do that is literally through solitude. So I'm literally just gonna chill out, meditate a little bit more on the beach, keep growing and feeling out of breath, and I will see you guys next week. And hopefully this was helpful, and if not, it's just me sharing my life experience, not saying that I know everything or that I'm some sort of go-to therapist, but these are just some of the things that I found out on my own that have really, really helped me and really been life-changing for me. So, love you guys, and I will see you guys soon. Goodbye from me and the beach of California. And Zayn, because Zayn's in here. Bye.